This man, he texted me good morning. And when he does that, it means he wants to talk.
Good morning.
And so he wants to talk. And I like talking to him. Sue me. He's number 99 in the program, number 1 in our hearts. He's Pro Football Hall of Famer and one of the greatest Bucs of all time, Warren Sapp. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so
You got the best stories.
You know what, man? I've been lucky. I've been lucky. You know, how did you find out you were in the hall? Who called you when you got that call from the hall?
No, you remember I was the year right before we turned it into the big knock on the door and all of that.
Okay, yeah, right. So
and
okay.
Weinberger was begging me to take a camera with me because we were down in New Orleans. Remember?
Okay, and so what happened?
And I told Weinberger, I said, "You're crazy." I said, because if they don't call my name,
right.
somebody's dying in that room, and I don't want it to be the cameraman or somebody had this old footage.
Right, right,
right. So I turned down the camera, and me and my boys, we walked down and went to Two Sisters because I had cut a deal with the dude during the week that he said he was going to get me some crawfish. So we went down and got a hand grenade, came back to Two Sisters, ate crawfish, then went back to my hotel room.
And who called you? Was it Joe Horgan?
I was watching it on NFL Network, watching Rod Woodson and the whole little panel y'all had up there. And
right.
They were talking, and then the president of the Hall of Fame, the brother, did the announcement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his name escapes me right now. Okay.
Yeah, escapes me too.
Okay.
And I can see his face and his little
No, I know. I remember him too. Yeah,
and
okay.
His little teeny-weeny afro, I see him right now.
And then
before David Baker.
I remember. Yes. So, okay, and that's how you found out you were in the hall. And who was in your class again? Because that's the thing about it too. I love it because I do remember that class with Madden and Troy Aikman and Harry Carson and the three of them.
Because me and the Raiders went to the we was at the Hall of Fame game.
Right.
Yeah, I was with the Raiders and we went to the Hall of Fame game when Madden got in.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you were there for that one. Who went in the hall with you? Who's in your class?
Larry Allen, Chris Carter, Jonathan Ogden, Bill Parcells.
What was Parcells like that week? You must have been hanging out with Bill. That was incredible.
The best. All right, Rich. We walk in Monday, and Dave Robinson and Chris Carter. It's 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk in Monday, and Bill Parcells, the big tuna, stands up in this room and says, "First of all, my name is Dwayne William Parcells." I almost fell over. I almost fell over in my chair. So now it's Friday night, and he's about to walk across the stage and get his jacket. I leaned over because it's just him, Dave Robinson, and me left. So I leaned over and whispered in his ear. I said, "Can I call you Dewey?"
Dewey. What'd he say?
He looked over his shoulder, looked back, and said, "Only you, Sapp. Only you."
Only you.
Only you.
Yeah.
Sapp. Only you.
Man. And I remember Chris Carter's speech. Chris Carter's speech was great, like telling everyone to stand up, and then he just goes, "Sit down, Mama. You're in the Hall of Fame."
He closed the show.
I remember that. That was a great speech.
No, he closed the show. He closed the show for us.
I remember that. And I also, I remember this too. Like a couple of years later, at Ed Reed's party, you guys were there, Brockman and TJ.
Oh, yeah.
And we saw Jonathan Ogden.
Yeah.
He is the largest human being I've ever seen. Ever. Anywhere. Oh, my God. Did you ever have to go against him? No, you were in the...
He makes Orlando Pace look like an average-sized guy.
That's true. That's true. You didn't have to go against J.O., right? Because he was outside. Were you ever outside?
Of course I did.
Okay, so
of course.
Oh,
little dirtbag held me nice and good one time when, God bless his soul, Ed McNair was at quarterback, and me and Burgess was coming at him good that day. And he yanked my jersey, and I looked back at him. I said, "Nice one." He was like, "Oh, vet move." I said, "Don't worry about it. I got you. You got me. Uh-huh. You got me." It was a nasty hole. But then I got him later on in the game, and we was going through our interview process, and he was like, "I don't think I ever got beat by anybody." I said, "Excuse me, Johnson. And then I showed him a picture of it.
Okay.
I
like
said, nah, remember that one? He was like, oh, yeah, he did get me that time. I was like, yeah.
And last one for you, Sapp, on this whole line of talk. Was Deacon Jones alive, or had he already passed when you got in?
No, alive.
He was. So then you walk in again for folks who may not know, the Hall of Fame.
No. 2013, he was not alive. No.
Oh, okay, but you knew him obviously because he ran the room.
Time.
He ran the room of what Ray Nitschke would always have a luncheon.
No,
the longtime Packer. He would hold what was called the Nitschke luncheon, which is where the Pro Football Hall of Fame incoming class, they became rookies again because you're a rookie for the Hall, and
silent rookie too.
Right, and the whole room would tell you the responsibilities of being a Hall of Famer and welcome you, but also kind of haze you a little bit. And then Deacon took that over. So who was doing that? Was it Willie Lanier who was doing it?
Willie Lanier took it over.
Yeah, right. Who's going to take it over? Who should take that one over? What do you think? One day
it will not be one man because Michael Irvin's going to do his thing, of course, and then we got the preacher Ray Lewis. We got to give him a time limit because he gonna put his down. And then whenever you got Ronnie Lott or one of them old school dudes in there,
right?
Come on, Mel Blount and all of them. Come on, it ain't gonna be one. Joe Green's still there.
Warren Sapp here on the Rich Eisen Show. Okay, how's everything?
You're like a kid. I'm like a kid in a candy store when I'm in the Rich.
It's amazing. I am too when I go there. It's just it's so fun. It's so fun and just to see. God. You know, and the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio is a great place to visit too if you're ever in the area. So let's get right to it, Warren Sapp. How are things in Tampa? How's everything in Tampa?
Yeah, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because Blue knows that the GOAT does reside in Tampa, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And with Tom Brady, I mean, I was watching your Jets there on 4th and 2. I looked at my old ass, baby. If they don't kick this ball and get up 7. Tom is absolutely going to make them pay. And, hey, man, the man is just an absolute – he's surgical with it. He doesn't miss.
What did you think, though, when AB left in the manner in which he did?
My mouth hit the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I hit somebody with the team, and I got the greatest response I can ever get back. I guess we got an extra seat on the way home.
That was it, huh?
Hey, I guess we got an extra seat on the way home. That's the word I got. So I say, here we go. Let's go play football because we're down 14 in the third quarter. 3 minutes left. He looked pretty healthy running off that thing.
That's what I was saying earlier before, Warren, is that, Brady, from all his years at New England, where they could put those like velvet ropes around the clubhouse, around the club there, and remove what normally would tear any other locker room apart or would just consume the team in one media cycle after another and take them out. Where it would affect a win or a loss. He and the Patriots back in the day would build kings of that. So I'm not concerned about that, and same with Arians. But I am concerned about the fact that Brown isn't there when Godwin's not now. Are you? Or what?
Not right now. Not right now because San Francisco will beat the Rams this week, and we'll finish off the Carolina Panthers with the young fellas and everything we got going. Because, let's get in this tournament and let's go play.
So when you're in a tournament, though, what do you think about that?
Listen, when you talking about the speed of Perriman, and you saw what the young fella did Sunday, you just got to be in the right spot. Brady's going to put the ball there. And with the gloves they got on, they shouldn't be dropping the ball. Come on. Let's play this thing. You ain't got to worry about getting hit anymore, Rich.
Come on.
I told you they put an Autobahn in the middle of the football field and put exits and off-ramps everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not precious yardage anymore. That's why they do all kind of crazy analytics and things because the game is so wide open.
You're all right. So then let's walk through this then. That Autobahn's open for the 12 in green. Right, and he's playing out of his skull, and 17 in green and 12 in green. are one of the greatest quarterback-receiver combinations in real time that we've seen ever.
It, just one.
Right?
That's it, just one man?
Well, I mean, you got 33. I got A.J. Dillon on tomorrow's show. I mean, there's more. You're not.
I like to think when we get to the playoffs, they're not going to let Matthew Stafford drop back and throw the ball to Cooper Kupp all day long. They're not going to allow your boy Burrows to drop back and throw it to Jamar Chase for 266 yards. Somebody has got to come up with a scheme that says you're going to have to throw it to your number 2, number 3 guy. I have to believe that this is going to happen in somebody's defensive meeting room when the playoffs get going, because this ain't making no sense to me.
Well, that's going to happen at Tampa too, right? I mean, wouldn't you make sure that Evans is going to be blanketed?
Now.
So then what?
So now, all right. Now I got Mike. I got Brady. I got 18. I got 15. I got Johnson. Now, tell me which one. Now, these are household names. So which one you gonna double? So you gonna double Mike, right?
Yeah, sure.
So now that's outside. That's why I want you outside the numbers,
right?
Because that ain't what Brady operates. And now I ain't even mentioned the Grunkster. I ain't even got nasty with you and got Grunk in here. The middle of the field is wide open, Rich. Tom Brady is going to get Bucs 30 points. I guarantee you this. You're gonna need 30 to beat us.
What about the defense? How's Levante David?
Now you can put me in the hospital in ICU. See what I'm saying? You put me on a respirator now. See, you done gave me COVID, or Renthal and Delta and everything now. See, I got a lot of problems with this. I was watching my defense on Sunday, and I'm like, we ain't getting no pressure on the quarterback for the Jets. Are you kidding me right now?
Well, I'll tell you what, that kid's tough to put down, though. That kid is. Did
you see Joe Burrow with them running free blitzers at him? He avoids them and then throws for 7 yards on one, gains 4 yards running, carrying somebody on another one. I'm like, boy, is this kid doing this on a reconstructed knee and a bum O-line? Oh my God,
he's good, isn't he? Yeah, he's good.
Oh my God,
he's really good.
Oh my God,
so
he's
I guess
lovely to watch.
So then
but the Kansas City Chiefs is ridiculous on defense, though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they've suddenly turned it on, and now the Derrick Henry, the diminisher, as I like to call him, he's coming back, right?
Ooh.
And Belichick's back in the tournament. The Bills did make it. Looks like they're going to play a home game. Over in the NFC, though, you've got the Packers, who are playing out of their skulls. Kyler Murray's going to be in it too. What do you make of the Cowboys? What do you make of them, Warren?
I don't know. That's always been a dilemma. When I saw that Prescott with the championship hat on, I'm like, they ain't won nothing. I understand the division is the division, but that's the worst thing you can do for the Dallas Cowboys. Is crown them something.
How good is 11? How good is he?
Oh,
right.
Can we find? I love having a Swiss Army knife on a football field,
right?
But I love to have me somebody that's a master at one thing. Because if this kid could rush like that, and you rush him 80% of the time, what would his numbers be?
Off the charts.
Off the chart. There's nobody that, man.
Okay, and we might as well go full circle, Warren, since this is our latest conversation and one of our first involved Strahan sack record. Do you think if?
Oh my God, here we go again. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think if TJ Watt sends it down, and he gets an 18th week to do it, even though he hasn't even played 16 weeks himself?
No, it doesn't matter.
What do you think?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so this
doesn't matter. It ain't like we changed it from baseball like 154 games to 162. That's a whole nother week. You know what I'm saying? Of work.
Well, this is another week. You know what I mean? Like technically,
it's one game, not 8 though.
Well, I guess one game would be the equivalent of 8 in baseball in a way. That's the way
That's how they look at it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, but
well, I mean, put an asterisk on both of them. You know how I feel about it.
You might not be fishing, but I was right there, and I finally got a bite, just like I did 18 years ago at Bucs camp.
There's no way you gonna talk to me with that. I'm talking about putting an asterisk on the Watt kid and not an asterisk on the slide.
On Stray. You put an asterisk on Stray.
On the slide.
The slide. Oh my God.
You do not get a sack down 16 points under 2 minutes in a football game. Show me another one. Show me another one. That's it. Just show me another sack when somebody's down 16 points and it's under 2 minutes in a football game.
Do you and Stray still talk?
No. Show me a pass attempt when somebody's down 16 points and the clock is under 2 minutes. That's what you do.
You, Stray, and Favre at the Hall. You guys talk about this, or no?
We've never been that. All three of us have never been in the same spot again.
Come on. So you would
have not.
I wouldn't even say would you bring it up. Of course you would. Of course you'd bring it up, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. No, it'll ruin the moment.
Okay.
I give me a selfie first. No, I wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't bring it up. No. Peter King did a big expose, 10 years later or something like that?
I don't remember. But okay.
Yeah, he did one because he called me, and I should have called it, didn't want. I'm like, man, relax, man.
All right, so last one for you. The team that you're very confident about the Bucs repeating, so the team that concerns you the most.
No, I didn't say anything about repeating. I feel good about my team going into the playoffs because I got the one man that if anybody can get it done, he will get it done.
Yes, he will. There's no doubt about that. So the team that concerns you the most is which then? Which one? Everyone else in the tournament. Which one?
No one.
Come on. Which one?
Listen, man, you telling me this Green Bay is just vibing and if you leave 17 in motion across the middle of the field wide the hell open, you deserve to be beat. And then you get Baker Mayfield go up in there and go throw 4 interceptions. I mean, good God Almighty, man. Baker Mayfield had him on the ropes, and the only thing he got to do is make a 7 route to Nduku or out route to Nduku, but he can't throw either one of them with that little jerk with his back foot. What is that anyway? I've never seen a quarterback turn his foot like that to throw the ball. What is that about with Baker? And you telling me with Baker had him on the ropes that Brady, Stafford, or any of these NFC teams that's going to be in the tournament can't go up there and get them? Come on, dog. Green Bay is not that. We watched them take the ball out of Aaron Rodgers, the MVP hands, because they had an analytics guy who's never won.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening again. That's not happening again. No.
Yeah, well, let's line this thing up and let's see what happens, because my quarterback threw 4 interceptions that day. Mm-hmm. And you still couldn't beat me. And who fears Green Bay? Not in Tampa Bay. I know better than that. Nah.
Happy New Year, 99. Thanks for the call, man.
Happy New Year, my man.
You take care.
It's always good to talk to you.
Right back at you. It's Warren Sapp, everybody. The one and only. Yep. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.